Hello, and welcome to Colored Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a movie called Last Sentinel. You can currently find it on Prime Video. Let's talk about it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, we got this movie, Last Sentinel, starring Kate Boswell. Um, it's about a future time, not the very far future either. They're in, what is it, 2060. They're in 2060. Um, the world is pretty much flooded with, I guess, global warming from things we did, and the oceans rose, and continents started disappearing. So there was only two little pieces of land left, and the people started fighting over the land that was being left over. So then there's only two countries left. They don't never say the names of these countries. Just two countries left, and the only thing keeping them from destroying each other is this base in the middle of what is the ocean now. That's literally like in between them, and it's got a nuclear bomb on it that's strong enough to create a tidal wave that would destroy both pieces of land that's left. So mutual destruction, but it's one side that got it, and they the ones trying to hold the peace, right? Okay, remember that. Only one side got this bomb, trying to hold the peace. All right. So it's manned by a four-person crew. They're contracted for 2 years to be there, and then they waiting on their relief. So we're there entering this while they waiting on their relief. They 3 months behind waiting on their relief because their relief ain't showed up. They like, what's going on? What didn't happen? We ready to go home. We don't want to do this no more, you know. So randomly, some boat start just appears drifting on radar. So they all in panic about that. Is that the relief boat? Yay! The Sarge knocked. No, we don't know what it is yet. So you got a sergeant, you got the communications officer, that's Kate. You got I don't know what I call him. He's a cook and he do other stuff. He do whatever he do, and then there's the other guy that's the engineer. He fix everything, you know. And they all traumatized from all of the stuff that's going on. Anybody apparently that's like over 50 remembers a time where people still communicated peacefully with one another, and you can visit other countries that existed. You know, old stuff is that you find. You know, people. A lot of people don't even know what it is. They found a little tea bobber with loose leaf tea. They didn't know what it was until she figured it out. And she smelled it. Like that's how bad it is. Newer generations growing up not knowing nothing. Animals is gone. You know, birds don't fly because they can't take the currents. No more air currents. So, yeah, it's pretty messed up. And then we're threatening everything with the like nuclear bomb. All bad. So the boat shows up. They get the boat. Try to see who owned the boat. Oh no. Oh no. They send one dude because they can only spare one to go to the boat. He go there, cut his radio off because he in there enjoying the food that's there. It is a supply boat, but everybody going off the boat. Supplies is there. Everything is derelict. The engine out. So he get told to tow the boat back. Meanwhile, while he was off radio, though, they had already armed the nuclear thing because they're like, if they don't know what it is and he not answering, he could took out. We blowing it up. That's protocol. And so that's how Sarge ended up with both the nuclear keys because there's two people had them, but him and one other person, yeah, not no more. Because she hesitated because she's sleeping with dude that they sent out there. I was like, seeing that coming. So, okay, what are we going to do about this? Oh no, we're going to dismantle the boat, the sergeant says. And they like, oh no, we're going to fix the boat, which the engineer does, and we're going to leave. So the compromise, because there was about to be a mutiny going on, they're like, okay, we going, two of y'all go, we two of us stay. Good compromise, right? Until suddenly the boat, it's another boat shows up. And then they like shoot at the boat. So they get to shooting at the boat. They missed the first time. They're like, wait, that's our boat that floated away. It got untied some kind of way. Don't shoot at the boat. We could get it and bring it back. They're like, no, shoot at the boat. He done shot the engineer in the ear, shot his ear off because he didn't want to give up that boat. And then, boom, boat blown up. See, what they didn't know was the captain had went on the boat, took the once it got powered on, he looked through the logs, he wrote everything down. He got two maps. He started tracking everywhere that boat had went. It said it had went. Turns out the boat had went around. It had went and stopped somewhere near them, but off to the side somewhere, and then floated on from there, all the way back around again. So he figured it out like somebody on the boat, somebody here rather, sent them off because they got a beacon. The beacon sends them directly to them. So how did they end up there? Something's wrong. By that time, Sarge's dead. They think that the engineer losing his mind, which he did for a minute, honestly, because he had turned on the nuclear weapon and was finna blow them all up until they talked him down, but they really didn't because he said he just forgot the last number for the entry thing. Then we got another threat of it being used later on, but I'll tell you why. Because now they all scared of the engineer dude. Sarge is dead, so it's basically just the two of them. Cook dude and comms officer lady. Yeah, they having heart to hearts about their life growing up and how bad it was and stuff they didn't have and didn't have and had. And that's when it clicked in his mind what was going on. Because then they had to go salvage some stuff from this trash heap that been floating around in the ocean. She come back without the engineer dude. She says because he lost his mind and he wouldn't get back out off the plastic. And dude had already found all the evidence he needed to know that, bitch, you a traitor. You a traitor. You did this. You set it all up. You floated it, and they show you how she was the one. She was from the other side, the other country. Whoever didn't own the bomb, she was from the other country. Yeah. And she was there to take control of it. And so that her side could be in control of it. And dude figured out the main thing she said was that it was raining where she was at. And had a picture of her and her family when she was young and it was raining and they had umbrellas and he was like, it never rained where we was at. It never rains where I grew up at. Ever. Chick, you from the other side. So then he threatened to blow everything up, but he had already given the engineer dude the idea to have somehow a way to dismantle the bomb, right? So he didn't ever think he went through with it, but then he told him before they went out for the plastic, like, yeah, I did it, man, but you know. I'm like, oh, he must have did something to the bomb. But I ain't think no more about it because he was like, huh? And then they moved on. Yeah, he went to set it off on this bitch like if nobody needs to have it. They don't, my side, your side, nobody. We blowing it all up. Fuck it. Didn't work because dude had already sabotaged it to not do nothing. So then they mutually agreed to monitor it themselves. She from one side, he from the other side. Nobody gets to have it. They gonna shoot and kill anybody who ever shows up to try to come get it. This is how the movie ends. I was so disappointed. I wish they had just blew it up. It had the worst third act possible. This movie was increasingly getting better. The suspense was good. The twist was nice until the very end, and y'all don't even blow it up. And then after they don't blow it up, and you find out what happened, and then they make this mutual agreement to live. Dude, I'm like, no, no, no. This was bad. Whoever wrote this was they punked out. They punked out at the end. Sorry, whoever wrote it. Yeah. So yeah, that was the Sentinel. Could have had a better rating. Had it had a better ending. What I'm going to give it now is what it deserves. A 6. This could have been an 8. Easy. Blew him up. But no, 6. So, yeah, that's the Sentinel on Prime. It's worth watching, honestly. Until the very end, you're going to be mad. Or you might not. I don't know. I was mad. That's how I felt. That's just me. I'm just saying. Anyway, that's the Sentinel. I'll see you guys later for another one. In the meantime, have a great day.